Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mike. I'm back with another episode of the Everything and More Store Show. So, I hope everybody's doing good this Friday night. It's a Friday right now, but we all enjoy our weekend. I'm just right here at the office where I keep some of my eBay stuff and stuff like that. So, now let's get into this. So, in this video, what I wanted to talk about was four things, right? This is just ideas, right? That people could sell on eBay that don't cost any money. Okay. Now, so before I, how could I say? Before I like say it's free and it's not free, huh, and all that, ha ha and hee hee and all that. Look, it may cost an initial small fee to get what you need, right? To produce these items, a small fee. Okay. So maybe it's not 100% free, but it's free. Okay. A lot of people that have these type of things just in their home or in their, you know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, number one, bam, right there. Oh, but before I go, a lot of this has to do with your demographic, your geographical position, wherever you're at. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, if you're in Hawaii, I've been in Hawaii on a big island. You could just go and pick mangoes off the tree. It's no big deal, right? You could go and get a lot of these things, right? Point is that your access to things are different. You get what I'm saying? If you live in LA, the garment district is right there. You could literally, a t-shirt is nothing. It's like 30 cents sometimes, you know what I mean? So it depends on your geographical position, right? Or geographical advantage, I should say. Okay, so without further ado, number one, smoked jerky, okay? Jerky or smoked jerky, okay? So this includes beef jerky. This includes lamb jerky. This includes goat jerky. This includes, if you're like in Louisiana, Mississippi, like all that, like that whole like bayou area, right? Florida, the Everglades, all that stuff. They can hunt gators, right? And now I'm not trying to get into a conversation about what's right to hunt, what's not that. That's not the conversation. I'm just saying this could make you money, okay? So we're just talking about what sells, okay? So you could get gator nuggets out there. Catfish, a lot of time in that whole little south belt down there, catfish, especially like Mississippi, stuff like that, is so readily available. It's almost free, right? It's not free, but it's almost free. But if you're like in the boonies somewhere and maybe you have internet access and you have a phone, but you ain't really that much going on, and you can go and get in your little speedboat and you can catch you 40, 20, 30 catfish a day, even 10 catfish a day. Catfish nuggets will sell. Smoked catfish nuggets, all you got to do is cure them. I'm sure people in the South are more familiar. They're a little bit more ready with their hands. They know they're a little bit more hands-on type of people. So they know how to do things, right? So, you're going to have to obviously, smoke the catfish. And yeah, people, I might need a smoker or a trigger. That's what I said in the beginning. Okay, so any of these, right? Now, the conversation is not, what I'm telling you is not, is it legal to manufacture my own and blah, blah, blah. I'm not stating if that's, I don't know. Maybe you got to check with your people. I don't know. You need food handlers permit. You got to check with your local government and talk to them folks over there. I'm just saying what sells. Me, I probably would just do it. Make a little jerky. Put your own label. Vacuum seal it. Obviously, you want to handle it in the cleanliest way. Vacuum seal it. Smack your label on there. You get what I'm saying? Mike's Everything and More beef jerky, whatever, right? If you're out there in Mississippi, Billy Bob's, smoked gator nuggets, whatever. So point being is that smoked jerky, right? A lot of this stuff is readily available. You can get it out in wherever you're at. For the people that maybe if you're out in the Midwest in the plains somewhere, there's just a bunch of wild cows you can hunt, hunting season, whatever. Go knock one of them down, 2, 3 of them down. Get it, smoke it, chop it up. It's going for about 5 pounds. It's probably going for like something like $40 or something for the smoked jerky. So this is essentially free. I'm sure you pay for your hunting license, whatever, but it's essentially free. Okay, so the next one, dehydrated mangoes, right? I've done a little research, right? So mangoes in particular for dehydrated fruit, for some reason they go for more than other dehydrated fruit. They are pretty tasty, right? And me, I'm a Southern Californian, so there's a lot of Hispanic influence in a lot of the foods and stuff. So a lot of time they'll put like the tahine, if you guys are familiar with that. They'll put the tahine or the sweet salt on the. Me, it was cool every now and then. I just like the mangoes. I'm a like natural type of dude. So dehydrated mangoes. If you're like in a place like Hawaii or a tropical place, as long as in Hawaii, you could just go pick mangoes off the tree. Like there's like no BS. Like you could just go to drive. You see a tree full of mangoes, you go pick 20, 30 of them and dip off. Everybody does it. You get what I'm saying? So you pick them up. I would just pick the whole, a box or two, something. Slice them up, dehydrate them. You could sprinkle a little sugar on there or a little tahine, however you do it. Vacuum seal it, slap your label on there, and sell it. You know what I'm saying? 5 pounds, I don't know. Maybe you get 20, 30 bucks. Just keep listing, relist. Oh, don't duplicate your listing, but keep relisting over and over. Okay, so that's number 2, right? Number 3, NCAA, like both local, like in America, and also international soccer and hockey team, clubs, whatever. Now, I had a conversation with a friend of mine about this. And to make those, he was saying, no, that's not legal, basically, right? What you're doing is you're taking that person's logo. So, for example, right, I got this shirt right here, right? Allentown, right? It got the Buffalo, New York thing, right? Now, let's just say I list a team. I'll give you a better example. All right, I got this ACM International Fly Emirates soccer jersey, right? It's the International Soccer Club, okay? Now, who made it? Made in China, 100% polyester. No name, right? No name, right? So, with that being the case, sometimes people say, well, somebody owns the name. Okay, well, maybe they do or they don't. I'm not saying that's legal or illegal. I just know when you're listing on eBay, they give you the option. Is this a officially licensed product or no? So you can say no and it's no problem. I just sold a Helsinki, Finland hockey jersey. I forget the whatever the name. It didn't have a name. There was no, it's just medium. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Large, whatever it is. It just says the tag. It doesn't say, so a lot of times, maybe people might say that, oh, well, you're not saying Nike. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, if I put Seattle on a shirt, right? Who owns Seattle? Is there any one person that can sue me because I have Seattle? No, it doesn't work that way. So you're talking about an international team, right? I don't see how they're going to, if you print up the shirts with the international logo, particular hockey is that's like, because you don't see that much. So I say, for example, if you have a Finland hockey jersey, a Norway hockey jersey, something that's we don't see like that. You list it up there all day, $40, probably cost you about $4 to make. And if you have the materials and the sewing machine, you could probably make your own. So that's when the garment district comes in. You know what I'm saying? And that's where, let's say if you was in LA, you could get them for so cheap. You could buy a big roll of the polyester stuff that they make them out of, and cut one template, and go to like a Tijuana or something where they're doing the so. You tell them, I need 500 of these made. Then I'll tell you what, they're gonna make about 500 of those for literally probably like $50. You know what I'm saying? They can do it in a day. But even if you are good with the sewing machine, I know how to work a sewing machine. And then you got the other one that like stitches the inside part, like this one, right? So anyway, if you could print those up, namely the teams that are like far out, that's ones that I would focus on if I was going to print those type of things up. Now, I don't know. I'm not saying it's legal. You have to do your research. I'm just telling you those would sell great, and they don't have to be officially licensed to be on eBay, right? So, international teams, hockey, soccer, all that. But hockey, for some reason, because it's like so obscure for us. Because a lot of the European people and stuff like that, they're big into that. We don't have it. We have hockey teams, but it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Now, what I would avoid probably is like staying away from the big names in America. Mighty Ducks, you understand me? The gold, I forget the Las Vegas gold ones. Like those types of ones that are, I would, but then again, I don't even know. I see all the time on eBay, jerseys that have no name, so there's no one, so it's not officially licensed. So I don't know. Anyway, printing up international teams and local teams if you so choose, NCAA, Texas Longhorns, they're a big one. They're a big seller. If you look at all the NCAA stuff, they go real hard. They'll buy all that stuff. You look at a hoodie that's like a, you know, just name a college like Oregon Ducks or something. It's like whatever, it'll sell. But then you got like a Texas Longhorns hoodie or something like that. It seemed like it sell for like $40 when the other one sell for like 20 or 30. So anyway, that's something to keep in mind. Bam. So the last and final one. Again, this is local, right? Not everyone has these advantages, right? Is nuts. Macadamia nuts are very expensive nuts. And in the state of Hawaii, if there's anybody that's watching these videos in Hawaii, you guys are really sitting on some very special piece of earth right there. You have everything available to you that's not even, you get what I'm saying? So, macadamia nuts, they're hell expensive. You can just pick them up off the ground. You know what I'm saying? And I understand not everywhere. People can say, oh, you can't, blase, blase, at all the places or whatever, okay? But if I said this is the last one, it's not. So, why not? Bam. Okay. So, but I have one more after this. But so they're available out there, okay? And you can buy them. If you was to buy them, you could buy them for dirt cheap from one of those people. They probably will give you some if you go pick them off the ground. I remember when I was in Hawaii, I was a young man at that time. And they were trying to tell me that basically, oh, we got this job to pick up macadamia nuts. And I was like, hey, brother, come pick the macadamia. All right, cool. I went out there. Man, it was straight slavery. You hear me? Slavery, okay? I'm not finna, no. But anyway, if you just probably work a deal, I'll pick a few, and you're probably making more than them because you can sell them on eBay for a good amount of money, especially like if you whatever the curing process, and package them nice, slap your logo, maybe make your own logo, slap your label, but make your own logo, make a little whatever your thing is. You know what I'm saying? You notice like with every product they're gonna have a logo like this right here, right? It doesn't say coffee. No, it says Don Francisco, vanilla nut, blase, blase, medium roast. You got the such and such. You know what I'm saying? They have what solidifies them as an individual product. So if you're going to do that, solidify your product, right? Make your name. Dave's Fine Macadamia Nuts, whatever it might be, right? All these are available to you. You can sell these online, okay? So, if you're in that local region, okay? So the last and final one is coffee, right? Now, coffee, if you talk to a lot of these factories, right, like not the more famous ones, but like the coffee factories that are grinding the beans and blase, blase, they throw out a lot, okay? It's not bad coffee. It's not bad. It just doesn't, maybe it's a mix of blends or whatever the case may be. Coffee's expensive, man. You know what I'm saying? So they're throwing it out. So if you could talk to one or two of all the local coffee producers in the area, right? They throw a lot of beans, a lot of grounds, all that. You could sell it. You could sell probably a 10-pound bag probably for $50-$60. And they probably have 20 of those to throw away a day. So what wouldn't be a bad idea if you like free is to go to all the coffee producers, not the big ones. They're probably not going to do it. The small coffee producers. Starbucks, they're not going to do it, right? We're talking about a small local artsy type of style, and maybe you can talk to the manager, or maybe you can work something out. Look, I know you got hella, we're throwing away. How about this? How about I give you $10 for every 10 pounds or something like that? Whatever, or maybe 10, whatever you got every day, I'll give you $20. Whatever the situation that you work out. But coffee sales online. Now, again, you don't want to just put coffee. Get her. I mean, if y'all gonna do something, I do it to the degree where it's functional and representable, right? So when I did my thing, you know what I'm saying, I started making it LLC. I started doing this, is getting a business place, a place of business, getting everything that I needed, you know what I'm saying? Getting myself prepared to, you know what I'm saying, to do what I needed to do, right? So with that being the case, make yourself presentable. If you have a coffee, you're going to start your own, whatever. Hey, Bits and Pieces Coffee, whatever you name it, make a logo, blam, 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 get your LLC, get it jumping. The whole point of this video is just let you know that you don't have to be spending money to sell things, to buy things. It doesn't always have to go that way. You have a good advantage where you're at, okay? Oh, I even got another one, right? Okay, woodworking. That stuff goes, man. There's a guy, he promotes his stuff on TikTok. He makes all these like little small, it's like a miniature dresser, but it's little, and he makes them all woodworking, and he puts the finish on them. nice and carved, blase, blase. They're booming, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's booming. He's selling them all online. You know what I'm saying? A lot of crafts go. It just has to be something that's useful to people. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, I hope this video was beneficial to you. And then if it was, please comment, like, and subscribe. And if you got a bunch of little slick comments to say, go ahead and say whatever you're gonna say. You understand me? Thank you for the watch hours. Dig that though. Anyway, I hope it was beneficial to the people who are not haters. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Like I said, salute, and I'm out.